we allow T.A. Thompson to hit Bay Street, Minister, I know you got to head on out of here. You got your grandson down.
Yeah, I got to go.
Grammy got to go. Grammy got to go.
You got to do grandma.
But listen, man, all I want to say to the Bahamian people, we are a great nation. If we put the fire to the wheel, roar up that engine,
yes.
Trust me when I tell you, trust me. And I'm serious. Trust me. Untouchable.
Yes, sir. I love it.
And we're seeing some of it tonight, but we're going to see it across the board.
It's just the beginning.
Just listen, our children, young people are amazing in this country.
Indeed, they are. We just got to give them the right avenues, the right path.
The right
How it's going to work. Well done. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Y'all are doing a good job here, too.
Thank you.
Y'all are not so young, but, you know, y'all doing good.
T.A. Thompson on Bay Street. We thank the minister once again. Let's take a look now at T.A. Thompson, the angelic host. right, so that's T.A. Thompson making their way through Bay Street here and you know, trying to keep up with C.H. Reeves. And you know, I think they did an okay job of that, but C.H. Reeves still, to me, I thought they were cream of the crop in that division.
So far, it's looking like, as far as junior high schools go, C.H. Reeves is going to be the school that you're going to need to really, really beat. But hats off to T.A. Thompson. Very, very good job. Choreographed angels, and the back line was like representing God's protection, you know, and they came with the theme of the angelic host. But Marcellus, you know, this parade is moving very, very swiftly.
Yeah, real fast. I mean, we blink of an eye, and there's another school right there. Big groups, take note as we get ready for the big parades next year. At the end of this year, hopefully they'll take note of this and keep the parade flowing just like this. I love this flow. I love the fluidity of it. It keeps everybody excited and on their feet. You know, it's almost like you don't have time to breathe. The next one's right there. I love that. I love that. Well, first of our all-age schools in this category will be the St. John's College Giants. And here they come right now with their theme of what the world needs is love. Giants taking Bay Street by storm. So much more to come. Don't go anywhere. We got a continuation of the Junior Junkanoo Parade 2024 right after this.
The 2023-2024 Junior Junkanoo Parade is sponsored by the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture, Sol Petroleum Bahamas Limited, Bahamas Striping Group of Companies, Safety First, and by Bahamas Air. We don't just fly here, we live here.
Vision, partnership, people, innovation. We are Sol, the leading petroleum marketing company in the Caribbean. We are very pleased to be the authorized licensee of the Esso trademark across the Western Caribbean. Developing the communities where we do business is very important to us. And Esso Junior Junkanoo, from its inception some 30 years ago, is one way in which we continue to build on strong social partnerships in the Bahamas. We look forward to a great future ahead as we continue on our journey together.
Are you ready for the hardest sports show on the market? It's called The Timeout. Sundays on the ZNet Television Network. In our first show, 4 decades of sports in the country.
A decade ago, the Bahamas Striping Group of Companies was birthed out of a passion to change the way we travel. From only a $5,000 grant, the tenacity and work ethic has propelled BSGC to one of the leading road management companies in the Caribbean. We pride ourselves on going the extra mile where others won't, through the use of our state-of-the-art equipment and our certified team. Although the success is commendable, the road has been long. Yet, the mission continues in striving to be a world-class organization ran by Bahamians for Bahamians. With the help of our experienced and hardworking team, we at the Bahamas Striping Group of Companies are committed to making a difference, one road at a time.
Ready for an unforgettable adventure? Pack your bags because Bahamas Air is taking you straight to the heart of excitement. Raleigh, North Carolina. Discover the vibrant energy of Raleigh with its iconic landmarks, outdoor adventures, and an array of cultural events that will leave you captivated. Bahamas Air offers direct flights to Raleigh, where the possibilities are endless. Indulge your taste buds at local eateries, shop till you drop at your favorite stores, and immerse yourself in the lively entertainment hotspot. Visit www.bahamasair.com for more details and book your ticket to explore the wonders of Raleigh with our direct service connecting Freeport, Grand Bahama to the excitement of Raleigh. Your journey awaits.
The 2023-2024 Junior Junkanoo Parade is sponsored by the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture, Sol Petroleum Bahamas Limited, Bahamas Striping Group of Companies, Safety First, and by Bahamas Air. We don't just fly here, we live here.
All right, so welcome back once again here to Bay Street, and as you can see, the excitement is continuing to build. We just saw St. John's just doing their thing. The Giants really representing the private school area, doing a good job with it, I might add. I talked about not having more private schools, but they certainly did their thing. Hopefully this makes the other private schools a little bit jealous. We'll see whether or not they show up and do their thing maybe a little bit more in the future, perhaps next year, as early as next year. Right now, if you saw all through this broadcast, you've been seeing the little signs in the back. There's one right now on far right. It says Sol, right? So joining us right now, the general manager of Sol, Valentino Hanna. And you guys, welcome first of all to our set, and thank you for being a part of this parade and everything else that makes it what it is. And we appreciate you.
Thank you very much. A pleasure to be here.
All right, before we get to him, though, we want to go right back down because we do have a school that's just pushing right through Bay Street and going through it very fast, I might add. We got Discovery Learning Center making their way through the podium right now.
is right.
So as we just said, they were a very small group, and now Jordan Prince William getting ready to go on. Traffic prevention, a subject that they are very much familiar with, like we mentioned. If you go by Jordan Prince William at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it is a traffic nightmare.
You got to know how to navigate.
Right, you got to know how to get it done. And so I guess they said, you know what, let's talk about this a little bit, traffic prevention. Meanwhile, before they hit Bay Street, we're gonna talk to Mr. Valentino Hanna, who was here, and Saul, a.k.a. Esso.
Saul Petroleum.
Right, Saul Petroleum. Esso is the that falls under the umbrella, and you guys are the sole exclusive licensed distributor of the Esso brand of gas, and you're also a big part of this parade. Why is that? Why did Seoul feel necessary to be a part of the Bahamian culture, and certainly at the youth level?
Well, okay, just a little bit, a very little bit about Saul and Esso. For many years, we have been a part of the Bahamian landscape for over 100 years.
Wow.
Under the Esso brand. Okay, Esso, which is a trademark or a brand that belongs to ExxonMobil.
Yes.
When ExxonMobil sold their interest in this region, they sold it to Saul Petroleum.
Okay.
But we retain the right to market the Esso brand. Esso brand has brand recognition. Everybody still knows us as Esso. Saul is a little bit confusing, but that's who we are. Yeah. Formerly Esso, now Saul. This is our 34th year.
Yes.
As primary sponsor for Junior Junkanoo.
Wow.
34 years.
Wow.
This book actually chronicles the history of Junior Junkanoo. This was a pet project of one of my team members, Sonia Gibson. She worked along with the Ministry of Education, the Ministry of Youth, Sports, and Culture, and she helped us to chronicle the history of Junior Junkanoo. This is available upon request at Saul head office, okay?
Oh.
So what we did, Keith Glinton, who was the sales manager at the time, 34 years ago, collaborated with Bola Francis and a number of other members of the youth, sports, and culture at the time. And I think they had been to Trinidad or someplace else, and they saw Kiddies Carnival.
Yes.
And they said, you know what? Why don't we have Kiddies Junkanoo?
Yes.
And Junkanoo was born. Junior Junkanoo was born. So in 1988, I think they had the parade. 1987 may have been the first parade. 1988, we sponsored it for the first time.
And been doing it ever since.
I joined in 1989.
Wow.
The company, and we have been a part of Junior Junkanoo for that number of years.
Wow, kudos to you. Meanwhile, let's go down to Bay Street once again as Jordan Prince William, the Falcons, making their way through Bay Street. Representing their school well as they are showcasing traffic prevention, right? And they didn't hold up traffic at all. I like that.
No, they did not. No, they did not.
They did not.
But Marcellus, I must take this moment in time and just say this. Music!
Yes.
Oh, my goodness! Listen to me. Again, I say it.
Yes.
These children ain't come to play.
No, they have not.
Not at all.
Not at all. Well, while we're up on camera here, I don't think we saw the book. Could you show people the book?
Yes.
There it is. This is the Junior Junkanoo book that is available. Once upon a time in Bahama land, the story of Junior Junkanoo. And you heard him say, if you go down to the Saul headquarters and you make a special request for the book, they'll give you a copy of it, right? All right,
Absolutely.
sounds good. I'm gonna have to go down there and get one. I gotta add that to my collection.
This was the result of a summer workshop sponsored by Esso, Coca-Cola, Royal Bank. And this was actually painted by a student.
Wow. Impressive.
That's amazing.
Beautiful.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yep.
Just goes to show you the talent level of our Bahamian people, man. And we sometimes don't recognize that enough. Congratulations, job well done, man. I appreciate that. And certainly I hope a lot of people avail themselves of this chance to add that to their collection and add it to the library, you know, and keep that significance of it alive.
As we see the Life at Key School making their way to Rawson Square, my fairy tales and
fantasies. There you go.
Oh, myths, fairy tales and fantasies.
All right.
And as we make our way to Rawson Square, very, very quickly, Mr. Hanna, you've been watching this parade all evening. Can we do anything differently? What can we improve on?
I don't know. I mean, I thought I've been thinking about Junior Junkanoo from when it started.
Yes.
We've tried a lot of different things, right? The first parades were actually at the Sports Center.
Yes.
Right? Finally, I think certain elements of the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture got it brought to bay. At one point, it went back to the Sports Center, and now it's back on bay again. So I think Junior Junkanoo keeps trying to remake itself, to evolve, to improve. But what stands out to me most is the level and the amount of work, time, and effort that goes into the costume making. That wasn't there in the very beginning. But today, these kids come out on Bay Street, and some years, with some groups, you have difficulty telling the difference between them and the senior group.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, that's really how it felt on a number of occasions here this evening, especially on the musical standpoint of it. I was like, whoa, that sounds like one of the major groups. So it just goes to show you. Now, one of the things I heard, interestingly enough, is that Life at Key International School has already implemented the Junkanoo curriculum into their schoolwork. So they've already embraced this, and certainly seems as if now they're making a concerted effort to really say, this is a part of our culture. We want to teach it to our kids.
Well, you know, it's interesting you said that. Glennis Hannah Martin also said the same thing at the opening,
evening.
Right?
Yes.
Fast Eddie, who works at the ministry, has been advocating for years and years, and also Andrew Pinder of the NJC.
Yes.
He has been talking to Saul about trying to support getting Junior Junkanoo and Junkanoo into the curriculum at schools.
Wow.
Right?
You see there? That makes it a joint effort. Fast Eddie, Saxon Superstars, Andrew Pinder, volleyball.
Yes.
When it comes to this, it needs to be a concerted effort.
But isn't that what...
Yes!
Exactly.
It's a competition, but it brings us together.
Brings us together.
Look at where that school is from.
Yes.
Life Fatigue. You know, I was at the parade. Well, I've been to all of them.
Yes.
I was at the parade where Life Fatigue entered for the first time.
Wow.
The very first. And you know what? They won the first time they...
Really?
Yes.
Just goes to show you.
They won the all-age school category the first time they entered.
Well, we're going to see if they can do something special here for us. Speaking of Fast Eddie, there he is, right further back.
There he is, right there, exactly.
Yep.
Got a little less hair on top, but the beard still remains. Right?
The beard still remains. We're going to take it to Rawson Square now. Like Marcellus, that looks like either that's a queen or that's Rapunzel. Which one is it?
Well, it looks like either Snow White,
Snow White or Rapunzel.
Something like a Cinderella, something along those lines.
That's Belle. Okay,
yeah.
okay. I'm hearing it's Belle.
Oh, it's Belle. Okay, so that's Beauty and the Beast, right? Beauty and the Beast. All right, I'll take it. Yes, and that is the costume that the Beast wore.
Yes.
I guess they didn't put a Beast mask on him.
No, they did not.
This is post.
He's very handsome.
This is after he was. This was after he was cured by Belle.
Yes. After he evolved into a.
Yes.
Looking like a regular person.
He's experienced true love and has now become his real self. All right. Good stuff. The curse has been broken. But yeah, and I can see some of the costumes in the background, and we'll get a closer look at them once they do indeed hit Rawson Square. But yeah, like you mentioned, they put a lot of effort into these costumes. They put a lot of work into it, and it shows. A lot of times you see them come out here, and their presentation and the music, the choreography, they don't just show up. They put some work in before they come on.
But they show up and they show out.
Yes, exactly.
I want to take it back now to you, GM Hanna. Is there anything else that you possibly want to share with us tonight, that's coming up in 2024 for Soul Petroleum? What can we look forward to from your company? Or is it a trade secret?
No secret.
All right.
You see along the parade grounds, you will see the sign that says as Synergy.
Yes.
Okay. We actually launched Synergy 1 month before COVID-19. And then you know what happened after COVID-19.
Yeah.
Right? So one of the things that we're doing is we're relaunching our Synergy Fuel product.
Okay.
It is the most, bar none, advanced fuel product on the market. It's an ExxonMobil product. It is the latest evolution in fuel technology, and we are relaunching that. Another thing that we're doing, we are going to be engaged and involved in terms of summer workshops in helping the kids to even improve further on what comes here to Bay at the end of the year. Okay? Summer workshops in terms of, one of the things that we believe our sponsorship of Junior Junkanoo does is to help kids to grow and to develop.
Yeah.
Teaches them teamwork. It teaches them cooperation, because to bring a Junkanoo group to Bay Street, it takes so much coordination.
Yeah.
And the Junior Junkanoo coordinators and the teachers responsible for Junior Junkanoo in the schools will tell you, when you see us reaching towards the end of the year, and these kids know, and let's talk about the boys, know that Junior Junkanoo is coming, absenteeism goes down. They have less issues in school because they have to
There's another focus, and they want to be able to participate.
They have to go into the shack, quote unquote. And guess what? If you don't behave right, you may not get to go in the shack.
Yeah.
All right. So it teaches them.
So they're incentivized. Yeah.
Exactly. Teamwork, cooperation, focus, competition, which is always important because it improves us in every way, right?
Yeah.
So Junior Junkanoo helps these kids to grow.
I agree with you completely on that. Yes, I love it.
That's amazing.
Anything that shows positivity with young people, I'm all for it. And so, tip of the cap. Congratulations to Saul. Continue doing what you've been doing, and just keep it going, man. This is important work, and it really does show that you guys have your finger on the pulse of the community, and you have the community's best interest at heart.
We're going to take it to Rawson Square right now. Life King International School. They are in the midst of Rawson Square, and all you can see are the smiling faces and the waving hands. Oh, my goodness. These children are having a great time.
They are indeed. Good ambassador on the banner there.
Thank you.